Kickoff Classic, an exciting neutral field game to get this season rolling. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. First play. Cut quickly. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. That's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. And the running back takes the handoff. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the tailback's got it again. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work, and it's a first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to his receiver. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Becomes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab! Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone now. And they'll use the ground game here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quick pass. The catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Strong opening drive. This is the 11th play coming up. It'll be 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Can't find anybody on 3rd down. Throws it away. And now 4th down coming up.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big 4th down to see if they can keep this going.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's short. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. To be changing the play. First play looking to throw it. Close to the tight end. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. More problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Can he get there on the ground? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
And the Canes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now first and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. He goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The final play of the first. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. reception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. He keeps it on the design run. Runs through the defender. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
The balls are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks left and finds his target there. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The balls will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Fires all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Can you say methodical? Marathon march could just pounding away and wearing down their defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes the score 7-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, what a play by this safety. Sometimes you'll see teams around the country not willing to play much cover 2 because they're concerned about the safety and coverage. But in this case, man, he played it perfectly, read the football, and made the interception.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 50. The 30. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He's got room to run. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Cade's looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's short. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The junior brought down after making a great catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. I'm the offensive coordinator. I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Lining up to try the extra point. They knock through the PAT and go on top 14-13. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should let the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick, but he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy. We're late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's when you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's a shotgun run call. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Miami.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 36 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's short. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Keeper all the way. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
1st down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, a great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
First down, it's play action. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a third down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pocket breaking down. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 2-point deficit after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, what can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
The good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, the spin move. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense grabs it after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good, right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out. It's short. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
This time it's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking deep downfield with the left. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Volunteers. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Here's the point after attempt. And the point after is good, so the lead now is 2 points in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Nice great field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this. It's to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To bootleg here. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 21. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Chewing clock with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Canes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock. Hands off to the left. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the number 1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.